Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3. This is between MXM.Foggy, who I forgot to search up, but he is relatively young, to ZOTAC, especially. I believe he's been here almost a year, but hasn't really reached the top 8 as many times as the regulars, but doesn't matter. He made it in this time. And what is this health bar? I have no idea. Okay, hold on a bit. Okay, here we go. Just restarted the replay and reset the frame rate. There we go. Okay, like I was saying, actually I forgot where I was actually off to. In the bottom left we have MXM.Foggy. MXM.Foggy. I searched up MXM, no one, nothing. It's very hard without a clan database. Go-To Gamers had one, but after their major redecoration or revamp, they've pretty much taken out the Warcraft section of the website, so that's kind of unfortunate. So anyway, Foggy is going to be spawning as the Red Night Elf player, who is down 0-1 of this best 3, and he is getting himself a Demon Hunter on the map Secret Valley. His opponent is going to be InquisitiveHawk, the ever so always light blue human player. Tends to be a different color, but his main go-to color is going to be light blue. And of course, is going to go for an Archmage. We just have a ton of peasants over here. I mean, you would like to have a lot of peasants, but at that time there was a big cluster of peasants over there. It was a very big eye candy. Anyway, Hawk is going to move out with this Archmage, and he is going to go after this Null creep camp. Gonna go after those assassins first. Always want to take care of those assassins. That has pretty much the smartest AI out of every single creep camp. And that is, you can see it right here, the poison's being spread just everywhere. It's doing a ton of damage. Would have done severe damage to a single unit, but no, they went ahead and spread that poison everywhere. And we do see the same thing for Foggy, but a little interesting for the Night Elves. Basically, they can use their buildings to tank, and the AI for those assassins, if the target wasn't poisoned, then they don't switch targets, and of course buildings can't get poisoned,
forces are under attack,
and they'll never switch targets. So yeah, nice advantage for a Night Elf player right there. Okay, we have level 2 on that Archmage. Was able to pick up a Gloves of Haste from that previous Overseer. Demon Hunter also with Gloves of Haste, and is also at level 2. He is, I believe, a little bit more faster than that Archmage, even without boots of speed for both players, and he will be able to outrun his opponent and run away.
Forces are under attack.
Long distance creeping from Hawk over here, and we do have a, how do I say it? I wouldn't say scout farm, but just a little bit of a warning farm, I think. Yeah, basically just warn Hawk of impending attacks and stuff like that. Militia taking a big beating, and of course Nightcrawler is also a poison dealer as well, so he is programmed to spread the love, but it's kind of hard being a melee unit and all. We do have a TP staff and boost of speed on that Demon Hunter, so we might be seeing some harassment coming in the economic front, which would be extremely difficult, but he is going to not manage that at all, as he is going to pick up Immolate as a second ability. Wow, he actually slipped through that. Okay, so he is going to do a ton of damage just by the fact alone that he just slipped in there with that Wisp. Nicely played from Foggy right there, using the Wisp as the medium, as the Wisp was able to get, how should I say it, get into the base, and it looks like the Demon Hunter Ooh, at 10 hit points, but the Archmage, he is there to greet that Demon Hunter, even if he gets healed back up. Demon Hunter is going to take a ton of damage running away. Did use all the Moonwells except for one, which won't be helpful trying to defend this attack, and Hawk looks like he has free reign. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. We do have a Hunter's Hall and Ancient of Wonders, but to be honest, Foggy has nothing. He has an army of 26, while his opponent has 26 as well, but where are the archers at? We do have a Naga Sea Witch and 3 archers, but is that enough against 5 footmen, an elemental, and a level 2 archmage? Who knows? Demon Hunter is going to take a lot of damage. Was able to mana burn that archmage, and now he is out of mana for additional elementals. Ancient of War really should sit down and produce those huntresses, but it looks like Foggy is going to push his opponent away. I was just waiting to see who will get that kill, and it was the Demon Hunter. So I was very impressed with his little trick over here, taking down a lot of peasants. I didn't really count how many peasants died. That's something StarCraft 2 has, which I really wish Warcraft 3 had implemented it a long time ago, but oh well. Hawk looks like he is going for that same composition. We do have the keep, we do have the blacksmith, and we are now placing down the Arcane Sanctum. It's worked in game 1. It could most likely work in game 2 as well. Ancient of Lords is being built as well. Foggy, does he have the mindset to counteract what seems like a very solid build? I honestly don't know how to counteract that balance-wise. Oh, Naga Sea Witch is going to pick up that Ogre Warrior. Nice bit of experience right there. Foggy doing the work. But the pay was given to his opponent instead. And Snare on that Archmage, and not Archmage, Archer, and Dust Appearance has been used to exploit that ensnare. Demon Hunter is still at level 3. Really would like to, still level 2. Really would like to get to level 3. There we go. Mana Burn has been used, but the item Scroll of Beast has been picked up by the Naga Sea Witch instead. So both players have their own Naga Sea Witches, but Hawk has the Archmage and Foggy has the Demon Hunter. Another archer falls to the ground. Ancient of One. Hold on a bit. Sorry about that. Was interrupted for a little midnight snack. Terribly rude, but greatly welcomed. I actually really needed that. So yeah, let's get back into this. I honestly forgot where I was up to. So let's just look around. No spellcasters just quite yet for Hawk. He is bang on the doorstep of Foggy's base, going after these Moonwells. We currently only see 3 Moonwells, and yeah, that is all his Moonwells actually. Dry it up and pretty much out in the open, so Foggy's gonna lose one of those, and he's only gonna have enough food cap for one more Dryad unless he loses this one before producing. So he really needs to train up another Dryad or build more Moonwells. One is on the way, and he is trying to defend this Moonwell, but I think Foggy might lose this, even though he brought like 4 Wisps. They were the fork lining, able to take down 1 Wisp, and we currently have 2 footmen really low on health. We might have Foggy. Oh no, bad fork lining right there. Scroll of Healing is going to be used. Demon Hunter trying to do his work, but you know, once he takes down those priests and other spellcasters, what is he really going to do against these manaless guys? There with the slow. I honestly don't know where that slow was from. Oh, there we go. Sorcerer's over here. Foggy is in a bit of a slump right now. Currently Hawk has about 4 riflemen, sorceress, and more priests on the way as well. We currently have no spellcasters out, and that is generally because we don't have any bears out for Foggy. Even though we will have more bears coming in very soon for Foggy, I don't think spellbreakers are really much needed. We are tier 3 finally for Foggy, but is that enough? He is currently facing supply problems. He is facing his hero pretty much endangered, And there we go with the Orb Venom as well as the Antivex Shell Potion. Riflemen are being targeted, but honestly, Hawk can easily just micro them away. There we go with a Mana Burn, trying to take care of that Nagasiwitch. Bear is going to use that Rejuvenate on that Demon Hunter, and we might even have a Dispel coming in from those Priests, who knows. Another Rejuvenate on that Demon Hunter, and here we go once again. I think the damage from Hawk's army actually matches the healing rate of that Rejuvenate, so I'm not sure if that really is a good thing or not. Nagasiwitch for Foggy. Looks like she will be taken down, and there we go. Level 2 Nagasiwitch has been taken down. But the same thing could be happening in for Hawk. No, it is not, as Foggy is going to use that Mana Burn on a Priest instead. Emilet's going to be used to try and hope to deal some damage, and there we go. Force TP right there. Nicely done for Foggy. Pretty much giving him a little breathing room, but who knows. Hawk will be forced to destroy one of his farms, as apparently Nagasiwitch has just managed to slip herself in one. Also, wow, Footman got executed. Not sure what happened there. Must have been the Archmage, really. I mean, Archmage is always to blame. Demon Hunter is going to go after this creep camp. Maybe wanted to utilize that replenishment of the Fountain of Health as well. He does have health regeneration as well, so not ring of regeneration, so that is going to help his recuperation a ton. Is going to leave behind +6 claws though, so that's something you generally don't like seeing. Maybe he might drop that preservation staff. Nope, staff teleportation instead, and try to kill this dragon off as well. But incoming Hawk is going to go after Foggy's Moonwells once again, and this is going to be very, very bad. We currently have 2 bears coming out for Foggy, but they just started production, so they're going to be, I guess, coming in very, very late. Okay, here we go. Foggy's going to lose one of his Moonwells, but he does have 3 more right over there, so not facing supply problems just quite yet, but this one might actually give him that problem. There went Nagasiwitch at level 2, finally being revived. Quickly focus down and quickly back to half health. Right now Foggy was able to take down that dragon and pick himself a Lionhorn of the Storm one. Let's see if that +1 armor is going to do a lot of mitigation. Who knows? More militia is actually going to be pulled right on in, hopefully to place down some towers when their time expires, but Emilate's going to be used to try and deal with them themselves. Spellbreakers finally trained up as well to steal that Rejuvenate coming in from Foggy's bears, and they will once again. Rifleman is going to be healed back up with the own ability of Foggy. Ooh, Demon is going to be taken out level, I believe, 3, so that is going to be level 4. That's going to be a huge gap in DPS, and that is going to be forcing Foggy to give the GG, and that is going to be game. So yeah, two relatively short games. I think this is enough for today. I will cast Yumiko versus Commander, and then hopefully Sonic versus Zelsing, and if the replay site has it, I will cast Tho versus Delirium. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy, and take care.